Hello and welcome to yet another edition of On the Spot. I'm Ryan McDonald.
I'm Rich Gallup, and we are joined, of course, by a pair of Nintendo DSs and our own Jeff Gerstmann. Jeff, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Just playing a little Halo 2.
It's good to see you. Now, you're online actually playing against the people right now, right?
Yeah, I'm shooting a guy in the back right now. I run up on him.
He's done.
He died before I could give him the butt of my gun in the back.
So if the folks at home want to play with you today, where are they going to go to find you?
They're going to need to add GameSpotting to their friends list, and they're going to need to try and join the party, though the party's full. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some openings after this game.
Right on. Excellent.
Yeah, good luck with that.
No trouble finding a game of Halo 2, huh?
No. Something like 200,000 people have already played it. In the first 24 hours, it logged it online or something. So
you got some numbers too, huh?
I do have some numbers. According to what GameSpot News is telling me, there are estimated numbers going on now that Halo 2 has already sold 2.38 million copies. Now, if you want some reference, a little game called Grand Theft Auto San Andreas that came out last month, 2.5 million.
Whoa.
Estimates. Those are not set in stone. Don't go on System Wars quoting me. Those are estimates. I'm sure GameSpot News will have some cold hard numbers for you in the coming days. Stay tuned. But Ryan, what kind of show we have today?
We got a show that's not taking place in Canada right now.
We aren't in Canada.
That's right.
This looks a lot like our studio. Why aren't we in Edmonton right now?
For a lot of people that watched last week's show, of course, and saw some of the stuff, we were talking about being in BioWare today, of course, doing a little live show from the BioWare campus, showing you a little bit of the Jade Empire. We had to postpone it for a little while. We'll get up there soon enough, but don't worry, BioWare hooked us up. We got some new video and info on Jade Empire, plus a whole ton of cool stuff. Rich, you want to tell them a little bit about what else we got?
Sure. We, as you see, we have a pair of Nintendo DSs right here, and Ryan and I are going to play some Metroid Prime Hunters First Strike. That's the demo that comes with it. We're going to play against each other. We're going to show you what it's like. We got some little PictoChat action going on. Look, it's a stylus. Cool. And we'll be doing that. Also, we have GameSpot Sports has a really cool story going up soon about how NHL 98 is one of the greatest sports games of all time. And our man Homer is throwing together a really nice video piece for that. And he's gonna show us an excerpt of that. Right. What else we got?
We up next, of course, we got some Halo 2 madness. For some people that saw it, we had a little news story that showed some of the madness that was happening around the launch of Halo 2. Of course, Tuesday night, most of us, I know I was standing in line at midnight, and so we got a video showing a whole bunch of people standing in line at midnight.
Very cool. And also we have, as you said, the Jade Empire video, and we're going to have an excerpt of Ricardo Torres' Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 video preview. Plus, in the vein of Star Wars, we're going to be giving away, is it 8 copies or 9 copies of Star Wars Battlefront?
We're going to give away 9 copies.
9 copies? I see 8 right here.
That's because I have the PC one in my office.
Oh, okay. So we're going to have 3 PS2 copies, 3 Xbox copies, 3 PC copies. We're going to tell you how to win that later on the show, and announce the winners of last week's show: 2 copies of Dead or Alive Ultimate for the Xbox, plus a classic NES Game Boy Advance SP with 4 games. So if you entered last week, stay tuned to the end of the show. We'll let you know who won.
Excellent. So should we go ahead and kick it off with our Halo 2 madness?
Go right ahead, kick it away.
Fantastic. So without further ado, here's the scene that was Tuesday night at midnight when they were releasing Halo 2.
At the Digital Burger with the rest of my crew, my hoverboard got stolen. We got nothing to do, so we're off.
Who else has slept all day today so you can play all night long?
Stay up, man. Stay up. Slept all day.
The neighbors calling the space cops, such are showing their cars.
You guys know I finished that. Anybody I told at all, anybody who I said to, hey, look, I'm not going to play it, I lied. By the way, Microsoft, I did not lie. I haven't touched the game.
So you guys taking the day off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice.
First evening, so it's pretty easy.
I'm sick. Built into their leg to make them taller and cuter.
Mind me asking how long you've been waiting in line tonight? 6:30. 6:30? Yeah? You taking tomorrow off?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The Halo 2 limited edition Plantronics. By the way, Plantronics does make NASA's headsets and has made them from the day they started using them. This is the best in the business.
Number 3.
It doesn't come out to
GameSpot rules! Yeah! Bob Burnett, are you in the store? Bob Burnett, are you in the store? You were number 1. Where the hell are you, Bob?
Bob Burnett, you totally ruined that dude's day right there. Bob Burnett, where are you? Come on, that dude is intense.
Yeah.
That whole scene was intense.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, it was like, once again, the numbers reflect kind of, I guess, San Andreas. I went out for that. Saw like 50 or so people in line. Nothing compared to what you saw there. That was actually footage from like 2 different stores. One was in San Francisco and one was up north. And the crazy thing about the whole scene was we had another man positioned here in San Francisco at another store, but unfortunately he didn't get there before the mall closed. So we were going to sneak in some video of like the people walking up and pulling on the door, but it was just like 5 people on cell phones like, well, I can't get in. So yeah, it was good stuff though.
That's cool. Hey Jeff, what you got on your ear over there?
It's some kind of crazy wireless headset.
People at GameSpot Hardware have hooked Jeff up with the Logitech $80 wireless headset. He's wearing it right now. We're going to let him wear it for the whole show. We'll see what he thinks. We've had some nice Xbox Live headsets on here. We had the Gamecom X20 and the Pimp Halo 2 version. And now Jeff's wearing the Logitech wireless version. Very expensive, and we'll see what Jeff thinks of it at the end of the show. Any initial impressions?
I don't like it.
I have our first question of the day right here. Our first question comes from Nate Anderson in Charlottesville, Virginia. How do you apply for prizes, email or through the little form I'm using right now?
GameSpot Complete members know the answer to that question. GameSpot Complete members, you should totally use the form because prizes pretty much, right?
Exactly. If you're a GameSpot Complete member, use the form. You're looking at the page right now. Fill it out. Send us your questions. The best part of On the Spot is easily the interaction we get with you, the audience. So send us some cool questions. We'll ask Jeff, we'll ask Ryan, we'll ask me, and then I'll defer to them because they know more than me, but it'll be a lot of fun. So right now though, Ryan,
should we give everybody a chance to check this out?
You're looking at it right here. This is a Nintendo DS, and we'll get our crack team of cameramen to come in and Ryan, we're gonna play some PictoChat right now. Right?
We've been writing back and forth throughout the show, and it's kind of fun because like I keep on writing yo 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 yo.
That's right, and I'm just like drawing pictures of cats and stuff.
And then the crazy thing is that like I'm kind of digging on the stylist. I'm kind of liking the PictoChat for the stylist, and we will show you. Oh, look at that! Yeah, you're drawing pictures.
Yeah, that's kind of yeah. So I'm wondering is how soon Jim, come on in. It's cool, dude. You can get right behind me. How soon will it be when teachers ban these from the classroom is what I want to know.
Like, they're probably already banned as they're watching this. There's some teachers somewhere right now that just got home from school, and they're going, yeah, that is totally not allowed.
Yeah, they got a network of teachers, man. That word gets out fast.
I am a good artist. Here, what do you guys want me to draw?
I just sent you a little GameSpot thing. See
that?
Hey,
that's right, Ryan. See, Ryan sent that GameSpot. This is the little interface down here I'm writing with right now.
Here's a yo for you.
Yo. That's a great yo. I'm going to draw. It's kind of hard to... You know what I noticed about my initial impressions of the Nintendo DS is that it seemed like it would be a lot easier to use if you had it down on a table.
Yeah.
Instead of holding it up, like if I could have this down on a table and get a firmer, or maybe just have a longer stylus because this thing's kind of short. That'd be that was supposed to be a cat, by the way.
It's kind of heavy.
Right, we're gonna play some. We're gonna play some tic-tac-toe here. I'll go first.
Okay. You see how the whole send and receive thing works? So check this out. So you did that, right?
Right.
So now I'm going to hit the arrow thing that's down. See it right there?
No, they're looking at me right now, but yeah.
Clear that. Sorry. All right. That's I messed it all up. Let me start.
Oh, that wasn't even a move, was it?
Oh, no, I got to restart. Sorry, here we go.
All right.
I'm like at the worst handwriting in the world, so this is the worst.
No, Ryan McDonald has phenomenal handwriting.
All right, I wrote the board. There
all right, good.
Now push the down arrow. See the down arrow?
On the lower right-hand corner?
Yeah, next to the send button. Yeah,
yep.
And that'll pull my image. See, now you can
all right, cool. Now I go. Now it's your turn.
All right, so there's that. I'm going to pull it by hitting this little button right here.
Yep.
Boom. So then I'm going to put my circle in the middle because that's the winning tactic.
Right.
There you go. That's
cool.
back at you.
And now it's my turn, and I will go, How do you win at, I'm going up here.
You put the X down, man.
Pick the center, dude. Pick the center.
I already did, yeah.
All right, your turn.
Yeah.
Smooth.
I could write the strategy guide for tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, you could.
All right, there we go. Look at that. This is look impending victory.
Oh man.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I think you're gonna find out it's gonna be something different.
Uh-oh. He's gonna block me here.
Yeah.
Okay, while tic-tac-toe is awesome.
No, dude, let me win this game right now. You make your move, and then I'll totally win.
All right, let's see. I got that. Boom, boom. Oh, okay, whatever, dude. I'm not letting it happen. Look at that. There you go.
I know everyone is killing us right now.
I know.
All right, and watch this. Game right there, bottom row.
Oh, did you really win?
Oh, mine. Oh, strategy guide that. Tic-tac-toe. Now, that's a fun game and everything. Now, let's play some Metroid Prime. So how do we do that?
We stopped playing PictoChat.
X out of that?
Yeah. I hit the power button. So.
Yeah, turn it
on. Oh, okay. System will all shut down. I'll just shut it down myself.
Excellent. So then you push this little button that says Metroid Prime Hunters First Hunt Nintendo.
Oh, that's cool. You got a little clock and calendar on there.
Oh,
huh?
yeah. That's the business. And then for you folks at home, if you can get the cool shot that Roger's got, if I can hold the screen real nice.
Continue.
Let me turn it a little bit so you can see it better. There's our friend Samus. You guys probably saw the movies we put up the other day from this thing, which, mind you, our good friends Homer and Dave Toole did, which was super hard because they had to hold it all still and play the game good without getting their hand in the way.
Now, what I'm doing for this right now is I'm going to bust out the crazy thumb strap option.
Okay.
Because I know I think, well, Jeff, you like the stylus, right?
Yeah, I think the stylus probably works the best. Just gives you the most control. The thumb strap, I found that putting my index finger in the thumb strap worked pretty well.
Really?
But when I put my thumb in the thumb strap, it just ended up blocking way too much of the screen to be usable. Maybe I just have big hands.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. All right, we'll see how this game looks right now. Ryan, are you starting up the game?
I was starting. I can go back if you want to start.
So you started a game?
Yeah.
All right, I'll
this
join
is not
up
enough
with
players
you
to
right
begin
now.
a game. Wait a minute.
All right, select a game. I selected your game. Please wait for the host to start the game. All right, I'm ready to go.
No.
Apparently my name.
There you go.
Apparently my name is Jeff.
I'm I'm hitting the
Your
start
name is
button,
Samus?
and we're getting on. We're in the business now,
All right, cool.
and I'm totally gonna use the thumb pad too because I like the thumb pad.
You totally chucked that. All right, cool. Here we
You lose
go.
that stylus, I'm going to beat you.
It's like $4, whatever. All right, here we go. Let's
All
see.
right, I can't even see you because of the lights of the studio.
I can totally see you on the map, and I'm trying to get my little stylus thing out there.
Oh,
there we
there
go.
you are, Ryan.
All right, you're in the business now. Oh, what's up, dude? You got nothing.
Now, the one thing you guys are going to notice quickly is that it's kind of hard to turn around.
It's certainly hard to hold it still for the cameras and play.
Oh, I'm not even worried about that. Let Jim worry about that. I'm just
All
going
right.
to blaze you.
Whatever. It looks like he's running.
Oh, someone died, and I don't think it was me.
Yeah, no, that was.
Double tap and you jump. Watch this. Double tap. I'm up here. Turn around, please, before Ryan kills me.
I'm coming for you.
Get those missiles. I'm going to switch to my missiles down here in the lower right-hand corner.
See, no fair. I don't know. I'm switching to the. I'm morphing. I'm the morph ball, baby.
Give me the missiles. Missiles.
Laying out the bombs.
Oh, look at Morph.
Oh, what's up?
Dude,
That's you
Morph
right there,
ball.
huh?
Yeah, get away from me.
I'm
I'd
switching
like
back.
to switch to missiles, please.
I'm switching back just so I can shoot you.
All right, forget missiles. Fine. Oh, dude, I'm so dead. Fire
So
energy.
Jeff, as we're playing this,
Uh-huh.
and you're playing the Halo,
Yeah.
if we couldn't do more multitasking, why don't you go ahead and tell me all about the DS? What do you think? I know you've been playing it for a little bit. It's cool. It's coming out like in a week, right?
Yeah, it's out a week from this Sunday on the 21st. So far, it seems pretty cool. It's kind of hard to get a feel for it with just by playing a demo of Metroid.
Right.
But right now, after playing it for a solid day, seems kind of like it could be a carpal tunnel machine. It's kind of heavy. So right now, okay, you're holding it with two hands. You're holding it with two hands. But if you're using the stylus, then you're holding it with one hand and you're using the stylus with the other hand. And it's a little heavier than you'd want. Plus, you're tapping down on it with your free hand. I don't know. We'll see how well that thing will last. If that's going to make it crazy over time or not. But so far so good. Seems neat.
Yeah, totally. All right.
I think regardless of what you can say about its competition in terms of mobile platforms that are coming up, the fact that it's better games than the Game Boy and it's wireless gameplay, I mean, that's really cool.
This is very good.
That's a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, totally. Not as much fun as the 15 people yelling in my ear to start the game. I'm like, what's he saying? Wait, start the what? Richard, I don't want to start the game, Rich. Leave me alone. Oh, God, no. What? Yeah, no, it's definitely a feature-filled system. The wireless multiplayer should be pretty cool. Unfortunately, that doesn't work with Game Boy Advance games. So you can't link up with a GBA game. But with DS games, you'll be able to get your multiplayer on real big.
And as we displayed in PictoChat, totally cheat in school. Not that we're advocating
no,
that.
of course not. That would be immoral,
Wrong.
But
even.
Note passing will enter a whole new dimension in schools. No more crazy folding paper. Oh, 2-2!
All right, I gotta stop. Rich
All right,
is.
we're going to stop.
All right, I'm stopping.
Ryan is embarrassed
I'm
because
embarrassed.
he's a huge deathmatch fan,
Yes.
and I am more of a
He's-
sports gamer.
and
But
he's jacking
this is
me.
the Nintendo DS, everyone. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
And Jeff, you said we can look for it next
On the
Sunday.
21st.
The 21st?
Yeah.
That's the perfect time.
That's
So
like-
here's what you do: eat Thanksgiving dinner. You let your mom and your family convince you to go to those crazy Thanksgiving sales on the condition that you get to check out one of these.
That's definitely true. And if you want to see more of the DS action, we just put up a movie like moments before we started the show of some more Madden action. So if you want to see Madden run on the DS, we got some good business of that.
And there's plenty more to come.
Yeah.
Game reviews, all that stuff.
Whoa.
Reviews? That's awesome. Now, let's see. Do we have any questions about the DS?
I think we should go to our NHL 98 Sports
Fine,
Classic.
let's go. Yeah, we'll ask questions later. Sure. All right, now if the guys have queued up the wonderful NHL 98 sports segment. Yes? Cool.
Yes.
Sweet. Let's take it right now. Here it is, your excerpt.
Before you do that, I was hoping to look at some Halo business.
Oh, okay, fine. You want to look at some Halo business?
And I have the box right here for the DS.
Sure, fine. Look at the box of the DS. You haven't seen it before. It's the box of the DS, everyone. It's cool. Are we ready for some Halo 2 action? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I think he's getting his game started up.
All right, you fire it up here.
Sure, why not? Play a game here, Jeff. If you want to play against Jeff in a game of Halo 2 online, get on Xbox Live, look for the gamer tag Game Spotting, and throw down. That was a great shot right there. All right, Jeff. Now, what level are you in right now?
I have no idea. I just picked one at random. I created the game, but I haven't really learned the names of the levels yet. This is the one with the one where you shoot the other dudes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty much all that one.
I like that. I think that would be my favorite level. Yeah. When we get to shoot the other dudes.
The shoot dudes level.
Yeah, that'd be a good level.
Where are the other dudes that you're supposedly shooting?
No idea.
Excellent. There's one. There's one. Look at that.
Oh, it's totally stealth.
What?
We got some more questions coming in?
We got a ton of questions coming in.
Fantastic.
Here you go, appropriate Jeff. From Devin and Charlotte. I've been trying to get into Halo 2 games when the game says it is searching for an optimal game and never finds one. Have you had this problem, and is there any solution?
No, I haven't. I had that problem a little bit when the game first came out because there was only like 100 people playing it or so. But since then, it sometimes it can take a little bit of time to get into a game, but usually it kicks right in for me. Cool.
Phil from Hazlet, Michigan, is Jeff playing Halo 2 right now on Xbox Live? Yes. Yes, Phil. Look for the gamertag GameSpotting. You'll find him. Tim from Canada, is the Nintendo DS edible? Tim from Canada.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sure. It's a tasty treat. Mitchell from San Diego, gamertag GameSpotting. Stop asking me the same questions. It's cool. And how's the feel and weight? Here you go, Ryan. How's the feel and weight of the Nintendo DS? Does one hand holding it work well?
Yes, I found that it did. I was doing fine. It's not too heavy. It's not too, it's a good weight. It feels good and balanced.
What would you compare it to? I'd say it's the weight of maybe 4 Xbox games, I'll say. Just holding these up randomly. Sure.
It's like if you were holding like maybe 2 GB ASPs, maybe 2.5, maybe 1.5, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Well, I'll be interested to see if they come out with a DS SP eventually after a year or two. Maybe we'll see.
Well, they're talking about colors. So right now they're only shipping in silver. So maybe at some point in the future they'll have
I get my black
ones,
DS.
Get your black one or black and red or who knows.
Now are we ready to go to the NHL 98 thing? Cool. This is a really cool piece. Check it out. We'll be right back talking some hockey here on the Spot.
The year was 1997. The world was squirming in the grips of a global Spice Girls crisis. Mike Tyson was chewing on Evander Holyfield's ears like they were dipped in hot wing sauce. Tiger Woods was actually a good golfer, and the NHL was still in business. Yes, indeed, it was a long time ago. In the gaming world, Sony's PlayStation console was emerging as the dominant force in the industry, and North America was slowly being consumed by the spiky-haired, vaguely effeminate Japanese monster that was Final Fantasy VII. Amidst this chaos, a plucky hockey title named NHL 98 emerged from the steaming heap of sports games to take fans of video game hockey completely by surprise. I'm Brian Eckberg, and welcome to GameSpot Sports Classic, NHL 98. EA Sports NHL 98 was one of 5 hockey titles released in 1997. Despite facing such overwhelming competitive obstacles, NHL 98 rose like the mighty phoenix to such lofty levels of epic quality, it set the knees of its competition quivering in abject horror. Many sports gamers too felt the familiar quake of fear upon seeing the game in action.
Come on, bring it on. Think you've got a game?
First thing I remember is the speed. My God, the speed, man.
Indeed, the game's blistering pace was the first thing most gamers noticed when booting up NHL for the first time. The title was the perfect vehicle for showcasing the infinite technical prowess of the then fledgling Sony console, with blinding player movements, brutal neck-snapping hits, and a complete lack of slowdown. With NHL 98, it was plain to see how effortlessly the PlayStation would crash upon its console competition. In exactly the same manner, a massive 1,000-foot tidal wave crashes upon a tiny Japanese fishing village, leaving only the ghosts of fishermen and tiny, little, extremely lucky fish in its wake. Ironically, the game's unbelievable pace, heralded by legions of fans as a technical masterpiece, was a bane for some gamers.
It all happened so fast. I mean, we dropped the puck, and then the next second, I was down 1 goal. I kept telling her I wasn't ready, but she just kept scoring.
The game's hyper-speed pace and teeth-rattling power meant one thing: offense. Forget the plodding defensive pace of today's crop of hockey games. NHL 98 was all about dumping the puck at the net and racking up scores of shots on goal. While it was indeed possible for gamers to change strategic options on the fly with a simple button press, a smart hockey gamer in 1997 knew one thing and one thing only: get the puck on the net early and often, and good things, heroic things, would happen.
Man, all that scoring. Look at my thumb. I can't even hitchhike anymore.
As outstandingly propitious as NHL 98's gameplay was, its features were even more arresting. The game featured more camera angles than had ever been seen in a console NHL game in the history of mankind. NHL 98's presentation was inching ever closer to the television broadcast quality production values found in today's games. The instant replay feature was an instant hit as well, though not everyone found this facet to their liking.
And then she has the nerve, the gall to say to me, "Hey, look at this shot from overhead. Look over there. Here, I'll replay it for you. I'll slow it down. Why is your goalie all the way over there? He's not going to block anything from down there." And I say to her, "Gammy, why must you taunt me?"
And we are back, and I cannot wait to see that entire video piece. I think, is it going up later today, or is it going up tomorrow? Do we know?
It's going up today, I believe.
It's going up today. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be great. Now, if you want to hear more commentary on the state of hockey games and other sports games in general, come back next week to GameSpot Sports, where a new feature will be coming out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be called 3 and Out, and it's sports editor Brian Eckberg, huge sports fan Alex Navarro, huge Cal football fan Bob Kaliko, and myself, and maybe Justin Calvert as well, with the European perspective, talking about a bunch of different sports issues very candidly, one of which is, if there's no hockey next year, will there be hockey games? I say, we all pretty much agree that yes, there will be, and I say, developers of the world, make a college hockey game. If there's going to be no NHL, at least, get something cool
That's
out
a good
there.
idea.
I like college hockey. The fans are great. They're all a bunch of gamers, and they all just sit in the cold, wintry northern parts of this country playing video games all the time. So make them a college hockey game.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
I'd be way into that.
Sure.
Or
Jeff.
a future hockey game.
They with robots?
Yeah.
Explosive hockey sticks?
Explosive. Yes, Mutant League Hockey
yes.
2. That would be a game.
That would be a great game.
Both ideas great.
Sure. Jeff, how you doing right now in Halo 2, speaking of twos?
Doing all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You get a look
I
at
think
your
I
game right now?
placed in 5th in the last game, and so you get these 16-player games get real crowded, so it's pretty hectic.
Now, one thing that I've been checking out is the crazy leveling system they have going on Bungie.net, where you can track your progress.
Yeah.
How is the GameSpotting account looking in terms of level right now?
Last I checked, it was level 5. That was after they kept resetting the stats over the last weekend since they were doing some last-minute testing. But when they finally brought the stats back up, I got it back up to level 5 and let it sit there.
I heard something crazy like the guy who has has the highest level right now in one of the modes just finished a 20-hour marathon session.
Wow. And
that was after a 12-hour session and an 8-hour break, and then the 20-hour session. So
it's like 40 hours?
Out of 40 hours, he played the game 32 hours.
Wow.
That's pretty intense.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of intense, I got a question from Miles in Sweden.
Sure.
Miles wants to know, just a quick question, which time tomorrow will you guys put up the final hours of Half-Life 2 article? Peace out, Miles from Sweden. Miles, that's going to be coming to you at 3:30 tomorrow.
And if you want, actually, I'm just remembering when I told you this, there will be a teaser of it on the site later today.
Oh, really?
You will be able to see page 1. Bob Kaliko, features editor, told me this. So you'll be able to see page 1. Look for it. I'm sure there'll be promotion for it. If not, just go to the Half-Life 2 GameSpace, and that'll point you towards it later
Excellent.
today.
Right on.
And Miles is in Sweden, so that'll probably mean like 4 a.m. for him. But sure, it'll be there.
And speaking of Half-Life 2, you saw the crazy news right before the show started, right?
What's the crazy news?
The crazy news is they're supposedly selling Half-Life 2.
That's right. I ran that by GameSpot News as well, and that's still allegedly GameSpot News is investigating. But if you cruise around the internet forums, you see kids with retail copies of Street Dates being broken yet again.
Then I guess the question there is, does it have to authenticate with Steam?
It does, apparently. Yeah. Apparently people can't actually play the game. They're installing it and just going, okay, great. So I imagine that's going to be kind of a bummer for people without internet access that want to play Half-Life 2. But,
yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Excellent. So should we talk about a little Star Wars, a little Knights of the Old Republic?
Yeah, it works for me.
Excellent.
Yeah. So coming up right now, yesterday on the site even, we put up, Ricardo Torres wrote a great preview for the sequel to, what awards did KOTOR win? Was it Xbox Game of the Year for us, or?
It was like 2 years ago. It was
2 years ago?
Something like that. It did well.
Yes.
Full of, critically lauded KOTOR. And Ricardo Torres put up a preview for KOTOR 2, and here is a piece of his video preview. Check it out.
If you own an Xbox, chances are you're probably looking forward to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. It's a sequel to the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which was released last year. It was one of the strongest games for the Xbox in 2003 and was a treat for both RPG fans and Star Wars fans because it married very solid RPG mechanics with a very fresh use of the Star Wars license. The downside to all the success and acclaim is that it's left some pretty big shoes to fill for the next entry in the series, which is currently slated to ship very shortly. Now for this sequel, LucasArts has actually handed the keys to the spaceship to Obsidian Entertainment and not the original developer of KOTOR, BioWare. Now while this may worry some, you probably shouldn't get too nervous. Obsidian is actually working with the core technology that was used to develop the original Knights of the Old Republic, and they're actually improving on it quite a bit in a number of different areas. Now what this actually means in practice is you're getting a game that sports a variety of improvements kind of across the board. You're still going to find the same character creation process, although there's going to be a greater variety in the faces that you can choose for your character and the designs. Where the game differs from the original Knights of the Old Republic is what happens when you start. This time out, when you start the game, you're going to basically have the option to either jump into the proper game or play what is called a prologue. The prologue is essentially a tutorial that puts you in the role of the T3 droid. You'll start out aboard the Ebon Hawk, which is the ship that everybody that played the original KOTOR should be familiar with. And basically, T3's objectives for this prologue are to go through and repair the systems on the ship and direct it to a safe port. While you do this, you're basically going to be walked through all the different systems for combat and exploration that form the core of KOTOR's gameplay. Now if you choose to skip the prologue and jump right into the proper game, you are going to start after the ship has docked at the safe port, which is called Paragus Station. You're going to wake up floating in a Kulto tank. A little disoriented because you don't exactly know what's happened. The mystery is added to by the fact that you realize you're surrounded by other people in Kulto tanks who aren't quite as lucky as you are and happen to be dead. So once you start to actively move around the station and kind of investigate to see what's happened, you're sort of a mystery to yourself because the character that you've created does kind of have a full-on backstory and a history, but you, the player, don't actually know it when you start the game. As you play through the game, you're going to discover through interacting with other characters and some of the choices on the conversation trees who you are and what you've done in the game universe.
And we are back, and the questions are flying in. Keep sending your questions. GameSpot Complete members, use the form you see on the page right now. Jeff, I'm going to toss them to you right now. This is Phil from Michigan. Oh, again, Phil, sure, why not? Has GameSpot tried out the Plantronics Halo 2 headset? If so, is it worth the $50 price tag?
Yes, we have, and I'm going to say no. I think the default Xbox Live headset works just fine. That Halo 2 headset works, roughly the same. They say it has like a noise canceling thing on the microphone. It still picks up breathing and stuff like that. Haven't really noticed any improvement. This headset, even more expensive, and sure it's wireless, but it's hurting my ear while I'm wearing it. I don't know. The standard Xbox Live headset is just fine.
Cool. And actually, you tried out the Halo 2 headset on this very show. Yeah. So if you go back, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago, look for it. You'll see Jeff. Remember what game you were playing? Was it Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, it was Mortal Kombat.
Look for the episode where Jeff is playing Mortal Kombat and he is wearing the Halo 2 headset. You saw it here first.
Stylish.
Very stylish.
Yeah.
Quick, this is a question that comes in from Troy from South Surrey, British Columbia. The question is, I played NHL 97, 98, 99, 2003, and 2004. Now, of all those titles, I thought that 97 was the most enjoyable edition. What's your favorite edition, Rich?
I'd say, wow, 94 through 96, actually the ones you haven't played, were my favorite. There's one in there, I think it was 95, where you could play like practice mode, where you could set the number of players on each team, and all of my friends hated me because I beat them 1-on-5 because there's a really easy way to score.
You like come around the edge?
You just come straight down, you go to the backhand really quickly, and you score every time. None of them could figure it out. Now if they're watching, they know my secret, but I beat them for years playing that version on the Super Nintendo. It was a great game. Jeff, do you have a favorite of the series? Or?
Oh, of the NHL series? I'd probably say 93 for the Genesis, or the one that came out for the Sega CD.
Really?
I got to a point where I could beat the computer like 180 to nothing or something. But yeah, that was totally my favorite version of the game.
Very cool. You have any other questions, Ryan?
I got some other questions. They're all crazy. They're hard though. This one's like people are getting all kinds of good with their questions. This is a question I'm going to put to you, Jeff. I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay, hit me.
So if you can't do it, don't feel bad, because this is a hard question. This comes from Heso Tasakan from Kingston, Ontario, Canada. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. He heard that the Nintendo DS has a range of 30 to 100 feet. I'm imagining he's talking about the wireless. Can it go longer if we're lucky and there are not too much... can it go longer? He's having trouble finding these answers to his question, and he'd be happy if you could answer them.
Theoretically, yeah, it could go longer. It's one of those sort of your mileage may vary sort of things, depending on, are you trying to play it through walls? Are you, do you have a clear view of the other system? Those sorts of things are going to come into play. Wireless networking, I actually just spent a whole bunch of money on wireless networking stuff for the home yesterday, and it's a dang mess. That stuff is a hassle, big time. So, there's definitely like a million different factors that factor into what kind of signal strength you can get, what kind of range you can get. So their estimates seem pretty solid. I wouldn't be surprised if in some cases people will be able to go further than that, or if in some cases people won't be able to go as far as that.
Gotcha.
You had two great kills while you're answering those questions, by the way. Ryan, I have one for you. It's from Two-Faced Janice in the Netherlands.
Yes, sir.
KOTOR 1 and 2. Who's your favorite character in KOTOR, and what do you think of HK47 being back in KOTOR 2?
HK. HK, without a doubt, is definitely my favorite character from KOTOR. And to hear that he's back in KOTOR 2, being that he's my favorite character, I'm super stoked and can't wait to get my hands on it.
I hear the reason why he's back in KOTOR 2 is because he had that cameo in the intro movie to Button Mashing.
Oh, really?
He is the chorus to Jeff's button. He says, mashing. It's true. Look it up.
So now we got some business left to do, which is Jade Empire, right?
Ooh, Jade Empire, the whole reason why the show is supposed to be happening today.
That's right.
The folks at BioWare were kind enough to hook us up with a nice 3.5-minute demonstration video of Jade Empire. It's like ones you've seen on before. It's narrated. It's really nice. So
but this one's brand new, never before seen.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Brand new, never before seen Jade Empire footage. Check it out right now.
Welcome to Jade Empire. Jade Empire is BioWare's next title, an action role-playing game where you adventure as a martial arts master. Jade is set in a fantastic world, inspired by the myths and legends of ancient China. It's a world filled with magic, martial arts, and supernatural creatures. In the BioWare RPG tradition, Jade Empire features a great storyline where you can choose to become either a good hero or an evil villain. You can also fulfill dozens of non-linear subquests as you explore this huge, amazingly beautiful world. And of course, progress your character as you learn new skills and styles and interact with engaging and entertaining characters in this rich, vibrant setting. Jade Empire features a revolutionary real-time combat system that lets you fight opponents using dozens of different martial arts, weapons, transformation, and magic styles. We've just traveled in our Dragonfly airship to the wintry landscape of Dirge. Ahead of us we see that the temple is not left undefended. The real-time combat system in Jade Empire will very much appeal to action fans, since it's fast-paced and very exciting and rich in tactics. But it will also appeal to RPG fans, since you can pause the game at any time to change your current style, change your opponent, or just think about the strategy you want to take in each battle. This horse demon is a nasty opponent, and is also an example of a transformation style in the game as well. If you defeat him, you gain access to a new style which you can use against your opponents later on in the game. This ogre doesn't show a lot of respect for his rat demon minions. If they get in the way, they'll get squashed. This can be a valuable tactic in its own right. We've shown a lot of combat in our past demo movies, so for this movie we're going to focus instead on showing new areas, exploration, and some dialogue and other role-playing elements. Jade Empire features dozens of unique, beautiful environments like this forest area, which you get to explore as you progress through the game. This area is an eerie graveyard full of tombs and sinister spirits. Jade Empire will play very differently depending on whether you roleplay as a good or evil character. There are multiple endings possible for good and evil story choices, and also the game will play differently depending on which starting character archetype you choose. Some subquests will play out very differently depending on which character you choose to play at the start of the game. Combat will be very different too depending on which styles you learn. You can become a master of martial arts, weapons, transformation, or magic styles, or take a mix of all four. There are hundreds of different NPCs you can choose to talk to undertake optional subquests or progress the main storyline. All of these NPCs are engaging characters who feature full motion capture for all their animation and lip syncing for all their dialogue. They're the most advanced virtual actors that have ever appeared in a BioWare game and include emotional expressions, great personality, and at times humor. The same great BioWare writers who have worked on past BioWare RPGs like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic have also worked on the story of Jade Empire. The core storyline of Jade Empire is about 20 to 30 hours in length, and it features tons of replayability. Jade Empire is shaping up to be an awesome game, and we're very close to finishing it at this point. The game will appeal to both action fans with its rich real-time combat system, and to RPG fans with its engaging story and huge, beautiful world to explore. Jade Empire is coming out in the first quarter of 2005, and we're really excited about it. Thanks for watching, and look for tons of more information on Jade Empire in the next couple of months as we head towards completion.
And we are back. We'd like to thank the fine people of BioWare for hooking us up with that great video. Now, Ryan, is there still hope for us to go to Edmonton?
There is. Very soon.
Very soon?
Yes.
So it'll only get colder, basically, is what you're saying right now. I think right now it's like -10 $C up there. I know you guys are missing. I can't wait to get to Canada and get some snow on.
That's right. I mean, you saw at the end of it, they still got a few months to go, so we still got time. We'll get up there.
Cool. Sweet. Well, let's hit the big final Q&A show. Actually, first, Jeff, how did you do this game in Halo 2? Did you just end?
No, currently in 8th place. Off the pace by about 4 kills.
That's not bad.
I can change it.
That's no good.
See, that guy had 2 guns, I had 1 gun. How's that fair?
Yeah, it's not fair.
That's not fair.
Now, it says you are sitting out. You're saying that means because the map is might be too small?
No idea.
You have no idea why it says you're sitting
I'm
out?
guessing because this map doesn't have enough spawn points for a 13 or 15 player game that we have going on right now. Normally when you play this in the Rumble Pit setting, you only get 8 players in there, and that seems to be the right number for this map, but we want to get a lot of people running through here while we're playing on the show, so I upped the limit.
I know.
Very cool. All right, so let's take some questions, shall we?
Yeah, totally.
Sure. Preston from North Carolina. Is Metroid Prime 2 supposed to be longer than the first Metroid Prime? Also, are the graphics an improvement over the last one?
You'll find out both of these things later today. The Metroid Prime 2 review will post pretty shortly, so it'll answer both of those questions.
Very cool, very cool. Ryan, you got a question?
Yeah, I got a question here. This has actually come from Chad Kalinowski, Elgin, Illinois. He wants to know, how durable is the DS? Any idea?
It feels pretty durable. Parts of it feel like they might become a little loose. I'm still kind of worried about the hinge on that thing, maybe getting a little loose. I know the hinge on mine was a little bit loose when we first got it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys got them in your hand right now. What do you think?
It feels pretty good to me.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
I'm going to be honest with you, it's lighter than I thought it was going to be, just based on how big it is and the amount of stuff that's supposedly in it. I thought it was going to be a little heavier, and I just have the sense of heavier things are more durable, but it feels pretty good. It's got some good plastic to it.
Maybe I just worry too much. We got 2 of them. One of them, the hinge felt a little loose. Another one had a dead pixel. So I don't know.
Dave had a good comment, and that was that the plastic they used for this is similar to the GBA SP plastic, where it kind of gives a little bit. It's the softer plastic, so like necessarily when it smashes on the ground, if you dropped it, it didn't just shatter.
Yeah.
So it does definitely.
We'll get the boys in GameSpot Hardware to do a stress test or two.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question. It's from Brian in Camp Humphreys, Korea. What's up, Brian? Does the absence of the health bar make a big difference in Halo 2? I find it annoying not to have the health meter any longer. Jeff, Ryan?
No, it doesn't really make that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Basically, it just seems like your health actually regenerates now over time. So just like your shields do, only a lot slower. So, that just kind of saves you from a lot of instances where, maybe you save the game with, 1 bar of health left and full shields, and just, that can really mess you up. So, in a game where it'll just warp you back to a save point, immediately after you die with no real consequence, it's not really that big of a deal.
That, and if I recall correctly, in the first game, it didn't last too much longer after your shields ran out.
Yeah, basically, once your shields were out, you're pretty much done anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's
It's cool. It's just one less thing to have to pick up.
Yep.
Ryan, you got any questions?
I do. This comes from Brazil, from Rourke Nito. He wants to know how the graphics of Metroid Prime Hunters compare to the GameCube's Metroid Prime. Jeff.
I mean, you're talking about two different classes of systems. I don't really, stylistically they're similar, but in terms of technology, I mean, obviously it's not really close.
Right.
Cool. Any Nate and Virginia? Any concrete dates on Jade Empire and KOTOR 2?
I'm gonna say no, but check the site. Keep the update. Kept on checking out the game spaces and see what we say.
Right.
Because right now it's like I know for a fact that I know it's still like March 2005
for Jade Empire and December for KOTOR 2. So before Christmas.
Yes.
Cool. Paul in Dallas. What kind of graphic capabilities will the DS have, and will it be the same as the PSP? That's my last question.
It looks like it's right around the level of, say, the N64. Maybe a little bit better in some cases. Like Super Mario 64 DS looks like the character models have seen some work, but maybe the environments might not look as detailed or something like that. It's hard to say. I mean, we haven't seen a ton of these games yet, so we'll have all that information in the reviews before the system comes out. But until then, it's kind of hard to tell.
Very cool. Ryan, you got any questions left?
No, I think we should get to the questions of asking them questions.
Sure.
And see about giving away some of these Star Wars.
Before we give away that, let's talk about last week's winners.
Okay.
We gave away 2 copies of Dead or Alive Ultimate for the Xbox, plus a classic NES GBA SP with 4 games: Metroid, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, Dr. Mario, and Castlevania. The winners of Dead or Alive Ultimate are Jacob Wood of Milton, Freewater, Oregon, and Jeff Nussbaum of Columbia, South Carolina. Congratulations, guys. Those will be in the mail soon. And the winner of the GBA is Alex Santoliquido. That is a great last name, of Swissvale, Pennsylvania. And there were some other people who got their entry in first, but he spelled Space Station Mir correctly, and the rest of you guys didn't. So, yeah, good work, gentlemen. You will receive your prizes soon.
Excellent. So let's give away some Star Wars Battlefronts.
Ryan, give them away.
Excellent. All right, we're going to go with 3 questions. You go ahead and start off since you had the good one there.
Sure, we got Star Wars trivia here. 3 questions on Star Wars trivia. First, I'm going to give away 3 copies of Star Wars Battlefront for the PC. And the question is, I want, in the form right now, if you're a GameSpot Complete member, I want your name, your full mailing address, and I want you to answer the question, who shot first, Han or Greedo? And there really is only one answer. So the first 3 people to get it right will get Star Wars Battlefront for the PC. We'll say your name out loud next week on the show. Ryan, Xbox.
All right. GameSpot Complete members, fill in your name and give me your full contact information with your address and all that. And I'm going to give, this is for the Xbox version of Star Wars Battlefront. For Star Wars Battlefront Xbox version, we're going to ask, what is Leia's father's name? That's pretty straightforward question.
That's pretty straightforward, yeah. Cool.
Excellent.
And for the PlayStation 2 version, I'm going to give 3 away to the first 3 people who tell me their full name, their mailing address, and what was the first planet destroyed by the Death Star. PlayStation 2 copy of Star Wars Battlefront will be yours if you're one of the first 3 people to win. Cool, we'll say your name out loud. Ryan, is that it for the show?
Oh, well, one cool thing I want to definitely mention about Battlefront is that the neat thing is, like, one of the reasons why we're doing this right now is because there's new content coming out for Battlefront.
Really?
Yes, totally. You got new maps coming out. So
cool.
I hear there's some rumblings around Jabba's palace, maybe something like that. So that's all coming out. It's going to be right before the break, so you'll be able to eat your Thanksgiving dinner and play some Star Wars Battlefront.
Right on.
Yeah, totally.
Very cool. Can we wrap it up? Send it home.
I think you can send it home.
Great, everyone. Thanks for watching. For Jeff and Ryan here in the studio, for all of GameSpot Live working so hard to make the show look good, for Ricardo, for the people at BioWare for hooking us up with the video, for the people at LucasArts for hooking up with copies of the game. Am I forgetting anybody?
The one thing you might want to mention is that next week we got some super cool giveaways, so they should definitely tune in.
That's right. Is that what you're telling me before?
Yeah, if you guys don't get a chance to watch the show live, next week you want to try to maybe make the effort to see the show live, because there's going to be some cool giveaways.
And should I watch? Can I win? Can I?
No,
I can win, right?
Yeah, maybe. No, you can't win.
Well, my roommate can
Sure,
win.
yeah, your roommate. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, we've had some cool prizes on the show. This will be the coolest prizes we have had, I will say, easily. So, for everyone watching, don't forget to check the site later today for the Metroid Prime 2 review. Come back tomorrow for the Half-Life 2 behind-the-scenes story.
You got some new DS videos today with
DS
Madden.
videos, new all crazy. Just come to GameSpot, look around and see all kinds of great stuff. So, for Ryan, Jeff, the whole crew, all of you, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on The Spot.